On this video of how to survive the ARK, we will be showing you how to manage the many menus in ARK. So you can go from this to this. Without further ado, let's get right into this one. Alright, so when you first get in the game, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to give you this menu up here. So I'm going to break down right now how it works and what button you should push. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is first go into options. Well, I mean, if you want to, but. So in options, you can see the master volume, which I've turned all the way down for the purpose of this video. And the first thing you're going to want to do is set up your resolution and graphics quality, which I always have to epic, and my resolution is 2560 and 1600. And then you're going to want to hit apply up here, and then save. And just to show you what I just did, you always want to hit apply. Because if you just hit save, it won't actually apply the settings you've set, and it could get rid of them. I've never done it without applying, so I don't really know, but I've heard from other people that that's just what you're supposed to do, and I've always done it. So you're gonna hit apply and then save. All right. So next we're gonna talk a little bit about when you want to get into your game, where to go. So we have these two options. We have join ARK and host and local. First, we're going to look at join ARK, so we're going to click on that. And this will just show you all of the servers available. That's unofficial. So, I'll break down kind of what we have. So up here, is the name filter. So you could type in, I don't know, Jakey or something, Jake. And then hit enter, and it will only show the servers that have the name of that, obviously. And then the maps, you can set it to any map in the game, which is a lot of maps, or this PG ARK, which a lot of servers have set by default. So, no official servers are set on this, but if you're using an unofficial server, like your friend's private server or my private server that I have, when I try to log on, I always have to go to the PG ARK. Anyway. So, next, what you're gonna do, or not gonna do, but next, you have all modes, and there's PvP. There's two types of servers. There's PvP servers and PvE. For the people who don't know what PvP and PvE are, they are player versus player and player versus environment. So player versus player is like a PvP server, which is what it stands for, player versus player. So a player versus player server is basically where where multiple people fight with their dinos and fight each other. So the server is more focused on different tribes of people attacking each other than beating the ARK through the gameplay, while the PvE, player versus environment, is more focused on gameplay aspects than player versus player, and a lot of PvE servers won't even allow people to fight each other. So we're gonna always want to enter a PvE. We're not doing a server right now, but I'm just showing you. But normally it's set to all modes, and then you can sort by name. So sort by is basically you can choose what comes up first. You can sort by the name, like the ABCs, like A comes up first, then wait, I don't even know why it's going that. Or you can search by players. Yeah, there we go. Or ping. Ping means what's closest to you, like the ping of the server. Don't really know how to describe it. Or day, as in for people who didn't know, the ARK has day and night cycles. So, 1 day in ARK is about 10. So I guess it's about 20 minutes, because it's about 10 minutes for daytime on default settings and 10 minutes for nighttime. So, like, this is on day 9. A lot of these are on, but other ones are on, like, day 3000 and something. That means that they have had 3,000 day and night cycles. Alright, so down here you'll have some filters over here. You'll have include sessions with mods, which is normally ticked on. Auto-filtered played sessions, and what what favorite means. What favorite means is when you play it, you can favorite as a favored server so that you can easily find it. Because when you come down here, you can choose favorites. Yeah. Anyway, and then you can hit hide full sessions. I'm not really sure what this is for. I don't know. Oh, wait, I just realized. Hide full sessions is because there's only a certain amount of people in there can come in. So you'll see the number of players. So hide full sessions means that if there's already the max limit of players in there, then yeah. Anyway, so now we'll have a drop down here, and it'll have official servers, official legacy servers, unofficial servers, non-dedicated sessions, my survivors, favorites, friends, and LAN. So we're gonna break that down a little bit. So an official server is a server that's hosted by the people who made ARK, basically. Like as far as I'm aware, the people can't make these servers. It's basically just it's servers for people who don't have their own private server to go on. It's just a public server. And then official legacy servers, that's brand new. I don't actually know what that is. Unofficial is like if you have a private server like I have or a friend, the server would show up here. And that little icon right there, if you can see where my mouse is, shows that it's a cluster. I know I'm kind of bouncing around here, but hang with me. A cluster means that they've combined multiple servers into multiple maps, so you can transfer from different maps. So that's what it means. And then non-dedicated sessions is something that we'll talk about in a little bit. And my survivors just means anybody who's actually gone there, like Jiggy Dog Super Server, because it's on my main account, so I have that. Favorites, also. Wait, no, Jake's ARK? Why is that? That's not even my server. Anyway, and then friends, not LAN, friends, which means if you have a friend who owns a server, it will show the servers that they own. And LAN, like a LAN cable, I think it is, like LAN cord. If you have it plugged in and you have data coming through it, like as your internet or something, you can have the server on there. And that's where we'll show it, like if you have the old-fashioned kind of thing. Anyway, so we are going to pop out of this. And next, we are going to go to where you want to go if you want to start up your game, host/local. And over in here, we will do a different video dedicated to settings and what you would like and different things. So that's what we will do that at another time. So now what you want to do is I have some mods. I will leave the link in the description for each of the mods that I have installed so you can follow exactly along with this series, but I will be using mods for the series. If you don't, then I'm sorry, but I always use mods for ARK. I just feel like it makes the game so much more playable. I mean, ARK is an amazing game, don't get me wrong, but it has some quirks that are fixed with some mods that I really, really like the mods. Anyway. So you will see this thing up here. Actually, we'll start with that is the different maps. So you can only have one world per map, but that's a single player world. That doesn't include servers that you own. So the maps are the Island, Genesis Part 1, Genesis Part 2, Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction. Well, I guess there's also yeah, there's some other ones, but that's the only ones that oh yeah, no, that's all of them. And then down here are the custom ARKs, aka the fan-made ARKs, that you don't have to install them. They have been brought into the game by the developers. Like Funjardur, that's brand new, I haven't done it. Lost Island, The Center, Ragnarok, my personal favorite, Valguero, and the Crystal Isles. For the purpose of this series, we will be playing on the island, the starter map, the first map that came to ARK and the map that everyone should start out with, I believe. Alright, so what we are going to talk about next is these menus down here. So we have play single player, which is obviously what you're going to press if you just want to start out with one of these. Alright, and next we have run dedicated server. I will have to do some research into that one. I'll either come back in editing or I will not. We'll see. And if you don't know what that is and really need help with it, then just tell me in the comments, and I'll see if I can make another video on that, a quick one. And then we have create I can't even say that, so I definitely don't know what that is. Something ARK. Sorry if I don't speak very good English, even though it's my main language for some reason. And then we have host non-dedicated session. So you may have heard me say back in the server page where I said let me just go back there. In join ARK, we have a little tab that says non-dedicated sessions. Well, what a non-dedicated session is it shows you can create it based on any of the maps that you own. And it allows you any data that you have on that map will be transferred onto a non-dedicated session, basically a server, a free server for up to 4 people, that will allow you and your friends to play for, once again, up to 4 people. But the server shuts down when the host leaves, so it's not like it's on all the time. So it's useful if you don't want to pay for a server and you only have 4 friends like me. But but yeah. And then you have cancel, which all that does is bring you all the way back here. Alright. So now that we have all that, oh yeah, another thing. You can hit delete, these 2 buttons is delete all single player data, or delete all dedicated server data, which you don't want to press any of that if you want to unless you want to delete it. Or you can click these little things, which I'm just going to do that one because I'm not playing it, which delete all your data on that specific map so you can start a new game. Anyway, that's going to have to do it for this video. The next video will be a full-on tutorial on how to start out in the game and playing, and first things to do. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave a like and consider subscribing to JKDog Superstar. It really helps me out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!